Welcome to the CDL Air Brakes Practice Test Quiz. This part will include question number 51 to 85. Let's get started. Question 51. Slack adjusters on S-cam brakes need adjustment if they move more than 2 inches when the pushrod attaches. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 52. With the engine at operating RPM, the air pressure should build from 85 to 100 psi in 45 seconds in a dual air system. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 53. Air pressure loss in a combination vehicle should not be more than 1 psi per minute while pressure is on the brake pedal. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 54. At 55 miles per hour on dry pavement, the air brake's lag distance adds about 32 feet to total stopping distance. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 55. Air brakes cool very slowly. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 56. Excessive brake use from speed can cause too much heat to build up in the air brakes. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 57. If the low pressure alarm comes on, you should stop and park your vehicle as soon as possible. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 58. It is suggested that you drain your air tanks at the end of each week to remove dirt and oil. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 59. When spring brakes come on, lightly loaded vehicles will build air pressure quickly. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 60. The S-cam drum is the most common type of foundation brake. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 61. The supply pressure gauge tells you how long before the S-cam turns. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 62. Drum brakes are the only type of brake in which brake fade occurs. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 63. On a heavy vehicle, the emergency brake is usually held in place by spring pressure because air pressure can leak away. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 64. Some vehicles have a separate air tank which can be used to release the spring brakes. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 65. The two systems of a dual air brake system is the primary and secondary. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 66. The spring brakes come on when the air pressure drops too much. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 67. When the brakes are very hot, you should not use the parking brake. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 68. The total stopping distance traveling at 55 miles per hour under normal conditions is about 100 feet. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 69. Modern air brake systems use 3 braking systems: service, parking, and emergency. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 70. The air compressor regulator controls when the air compressor will pump air into the air storage tanks. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 71. The alcohol evaporator condenses the air in the brake system. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 72. The first tank the air compressor pumps air to was installed with a safety relief valve to protect the tank and the rest of the system from too much air pressure. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 73. While testing the service brakes, if your vehicle pulls to one side, there may be a problem with the service brakes. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 74. When going down a long or steep downgrade, the braking effects of the engine should be supplemented by the use of the brakes. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is A. True. Question 75. You should maintain steady pressure on the brakes and hold the steering wheel firmly when the wheels lock up. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is B. False. Question 76. The air compressor governor controls. A. The speed of the air compressor. B. Air pressure applied to the brakes. C. When the compressor will pump air into the storage tanks. The correct answer is C. When the compressor will pump air into the storage tanks. Question 77. Modern air brake systems combine three different systems. They are the service brake, the parking brake, and the A. Emergency brakes. B. Foot brakes. C. S-cam brakes. The correct answer is A. Emergency brakes. Question 78. If the air compressor develops a leak, what keeps the air in the tank? A. The tractor protection valve. B. The emergency relay valve. C. The one-way check valve. The correct answer is C. The one-way check valve. Question 79. Vehicles with air brakes must have A. At least 2 air tanks. B. An air pressure gauge, to show the pressure available for braking. C. An air use gauge, to show air used by the brake chambers for braking. The correct answer is B. An air pressure gauge, to show the pressure available for braking. Question 80. A straight truck or bus air brake system cannot leak more than per minute with the engine off and the brakes released. A. 1 psi. B. 2 psi. C. 3 psi. The correct answer is B. 2 psi. Question 81. During normal driving, parking and emergency brakes are usually held back by A. Air pressure. B. Spring pressure. C. Centrifugal force. The correct answer is A. Air pressure. Question 82. To check the free play in the manual slack adjusters, you need to A. Stop on level ground and apply the parking brake. B. Park on level ground, chock the wheels and release the parking brake. C. Apply the service brake by hand and watch the slack adjusters move. The correct answer is B. Park on level ground, chock the wheels and release the parking brake. Question 83. The effectiveness of the spring brakes. A. Has nothing to do with the condition of the service brake. B. Can only be tested by highly trained brake service people. C. Depends on the adjustments of the service brakes. The correct answer is C. Depends on the adjustments of the service brakes. Question 84. Which of the following makes total stopping distance longer for air brakes than hydraulic? A. Perception distance. B. Reaction distance. C. Brake lag. The correct answer is C. Brake lag. Question 85. The first thing to do when a low pressure warning comes on is A. Stop and safely park as soon as possible. B. Upshift. C. Open the air supply valve. The correct answer is A. Stop and safely park as soon as possible.